Representing Gadagoro Federal Constituency, I am from Sokoto State. Honorable colleagues, I am really saddened by the opposition by our respected colleagues over there. The Federal Char Commission, as everybody knows, was established to ensure equity and justice in the distribution of federal appointments. From the time it was established till date, it has not yet achieved even 50% of its mandate. The reason being, most of the head of agencies personalize any vacancy that exists in their domain. Like just said by our sister, Honorable Nkiruka, those of us who are members of the Committee on Federal Character, most times when we call head of agencies to come and defend any recruitment they have made, you will realize if there are 100 vacancies from a person who heads that agency, more than 60% of such vacancies goes to people from his own state. And if anybody comes to succeed him, also the pattern will follow the same line. It is in line with this that we are now saying Federal Char Commission should be empowered to regulate, to also give guidelines of how every appointment should be made, especially appointment of people that are above level 10, level 12, 13, 14, and 15. Many times you find when recruitment are coming up of such cadre, there are people who are competent enough to fill such vacancies. But those head of agencies will now go out of their way to bring people from outside, thereby causing redundancy and stagnation for the existing staff. Let me give you an example. Just of recent, we are in the Nigerian Railway Corporation about 5 years ago. There was a vacancy for the managing director. There were very competent people from that agency, people who have served over 30, 35 years, and they are professional of higher score. They have not been found wanting, they have not been queried in their conduct.
Silence, please. Silence, honorable members,
somewhere
please.
Was brought, and he was appointed above them, and that person, the place he worked earlier, he was no more than level 12 officer. Now, in the National Assembly, for example, how shall we feel, even as members, if the clerk of National Assembly or clerk of House of Reps is appointed from outside, not from within? So, my honorable colleagues, what we are saying is we are trying to create justice and equity for civil servants so that there will be no stagnation, no redundancy, and we should try to minimize favoritism and nepotism. I so submit and I urge everybody to support our amendment and allow it to pass for second reading. Thank you so much.
The ayes have it. Clerk is invited to read the long title of the bill.
Honorable members, a brief and act to amend the Federal Character Commission Act, Cap F7 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to, among other things, empower the Commission to ensure that existing vacancies above grade level 10 or its equivalent in ministries, departments, and agencies are not filled with persons from outside the affected ministries, departments, and agencies, so where there are no qualified persons, in order to avoid stagnation, redundancy, and to encourage effective service delivery. Brief and act to provide for a more comprehensive guideline and procedure for recruitment in order to ensure transparency. Brief and act to give the Commission additional powers to enably discharge its functions more effectively. Brief and act to strengthen the acts to execute violators, remove it from the direction of the President, and provide stiffer penalties, punishment for offenders, and for other matters related thereto. Second reading.